Prepare for crafting. Yeah, this might be a boring one. But despite having every single class, including the crafters, max level, except for Beastmaster, which doesn't exist yet. I have yet to do a single one of the crafter or gatherer quests. At all. You can see here that I still have the level 1 quest for Carpenter, who is the top one on the hand. Titles of the hand. So, yeah, we're gonna do some crafting today. And we'll see how far we can get in Carpenter. Good. You've proven that you know how to grip a saw, but do not mistake it for a mere tool, for it is a part of you. Your arm. Can you put down part of your arm? No. Mark me then. If you do put it down, and worse, lose the bloody thing, I shall use mine own saw to demonstrate to you the pain of losing a limb. But I jest. One-armed carpenters are scarcely half as useful, in my experience. In any case, merely holding a saw does not make you a carpenter, whatever some might think. You must become one with it, and learn to feel with it as you work the wood, to which you must first know the wood. Demonstrate your knowledge by bringing me a length of maple lumber. Maple lumber is made from maple logs, just so. Our man Feriol, by the entrance, will furnish you with such logs for a nominal price. Of course, any fool knows that fresh-cut logs are laden with water. To guard against decay, we use wind shards to hasten the natural drying process. Do not forget to do the same. Wait! Have I not had that tutorial on this character? I didn't think there were many tutorials still left for me. Is it still that you need like 3 to make one thing? Yeah, you do still need 3. Okay. Oh my god. Crafting. It's so hard. As I mentioned before, Feriol has maple logs in his stock, as well as many other materials you may require. Or if you are ready, show me what you brought. Show me what you got. Yeah, get used to seeing this kind of pose. Yes, I feel it. The wood tells all. There were no careless cuts. Saw and carpenter moved as one, as if dancing. Do you see this grain? How it flows softly, like syrup. Durable, yet pliant, suitable for weapons and armor both. This, child, is maple. Trace the grain with your fingertips and memorize the lines. Consider every characteristic when choosing your materials. That is what it means to know the wood. The maple lumber you've brought me is acceptable. You have passed the first test. Yet for all it has grown, your knowledge is still lacking. You must needs learn more. A true carpenter knows the qualities and uses of every tree in the forest. When you know the lines of the maple better than those upon your own hand, return to me. I shall have another test for you. Until then, child. I am gonna end up with so much crap in my inventory, aren't I? It is plain from your bearing that you and your saw have begun to move as one, as true partners. Good. You are ready for the second test. You must be the wood. Before, you brought me maple lumber to demonstrate your knowledge of wood. This time, you will demonstrate your ability to create with it. I bid you craft me 3 maple shields. For this, you will require maple lumber and bronze rivets. As you would expect, our guild supplier, Feriol, has no shortage of that which you require. Should you desire a more economical solution, however, you might consider a more traditional method of acquisition. Many materials essential to our craft are harvested by our steadfast allies, the botanists of the Great Loam Growery. Were you to befriend one of their number, you might be able to come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Or, if you'd rather not be beholden to another, you could even try your hand at botany. Now go, and do not disappoint me. God, could you imagine being a botanist? Couldn't be me. So is it the square maple? Yeah, square maple. So I need 3 lumber and 6. It was the rivets, right? I mean, I could make this a lot easier on myself. When did I buy 30? Oh, did I get some for finishing that previous quest? That would do it. That would do it. Yeah, I don't actually need those. Okay, fine. There we go. And then 3 of these. We'll make these high quality because fuck it. I have apparently never crafted these. Take my shields. What's this? Have you already bent the wood to your will? This is a massively streamlined process. Because I have already got everything to 100. You are no workaday carpenter, that much is plain. Well done, child. Your shields are most satisfactory. The pattern of the grain, the lingering scent of maple. Your choice of materials is excellent, and the construction above criticism. Few carpenters can claim such skill. Elizin once favoured shields of wood. Do you know this? Today it is not so. They, like your adventurer brethren, are wont to choose the surety of the armourer's metal. But a shield of wood provides ample protection for a lower price. It is readily made and readily replaced if broken. And while not quite so sturdy, it may yet serve to spare a man his doom just as readily as any shield of metal. To imbue shield and spear with your strength, to pour your life into the wood that others might preserve their own. This is what it means to be the wood. Such responsibility is not to be taken lightly, child. You've passed the 2nd test, and in so doing have earned this amateur's clawhammer. You remember buying these to complete the quests? Oh, don't worry, we're going to get to that point, Scott. How you doing? Though a saw will suffice for many tasks, a carpenter who wields blade and hammer both can perform his trade with greater ease. If you wish to improve as a carpenter, it is essential that you learn to use the 2 tools in combination. Continue to refine your skills and return to me when you are ready to take the next step. You were just being lazy? I mean, I am also. Yeah, I'm level 100. I don't want to go getting ARR materials. Fuck that! I see by the wearing of your saw blade that you've not neglected your carpentry since last we spoke. Very good. You will soon be ready for your 3rd and final test. In the meantime, the guild has need of your services. You are familiar with ash wood? Ah, but of course you are. I bid you craft me ash lumber. A simple task, you say? Then you shan't have trouble crafting me 12 lengths. This is no jest. We used our last few mere moments ago. So you see, this assignment is motivated purely by practical concerns. I would ordinarily handle such a trifling task myself, of course, but I'm feeling unwell. and I do believe you would benefit from the practice. Now go, and do not disappoint me. No one got the inventory space for it. Yeah, something like that. Do you sell ash? You do sell ash. I can't be asked, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a shit ton. And quick synth, they needed 12. There we go. I'm kind of interested to see how far we can get into the quest line in one session. But at the same time, it's gonna be a lot of reading. Oh, because one of them's high quality, of course. Such a prodigious quantity! Thank you, child. You've done your guild a great service. Ash lumber is renowned for its unparalleled flexibility. This quality makes it ideal for use in bows and myriad other weapons. By the same token, ash lumber is easily worked and thus ideal for learning the basics of our craft. Such a versatile material is understandably popular, so we always have need of more. It may also interest you to know that ash possesses certain medicinal properties. Tea brewed from its bark eases various complaints. Complaints such as that with which I am presently afflicted. Suffice to say, I am pleased to see that your lumber is dusted with a sufficiency of bark fragments. But let us return to the subject of carpentry. You have proven yourself more than capable of working without my guidance. If you wish to market your crafts to others, speak with Gontrant in the Carline Canopy. He has an abundance of guild leaves waiting to be fulfilled. Continue to, refine your skills, and return to me when you are ready to take the next step. Yeah, it's commonly used to treat fevers, joint pain, arthritis, and digestive issues. So, he's got the shits. Well met, Arthur. Your training as a carpenter is almost complete. Indeed, I had a splendid final test prepared for you. Alas, the plight of one of our guild's newer members demands my attention. The boy's name is Mira Pamira, and he is an adventurer like you, though one of rather less promise. Something troubles the lad, yet he is loath to speak of personal matters with me, though I am the very soul of understanding, as you know. Mayhap you would fare better. I sense that he may be more inclined to speak with a fellow adventurer. Now go, and do not disappoint me. Hello, Tingles Tingles. God, strike me down for a fool. I'll never be able to finish it in time. Please, you must help me. You can make ash short bows and feathered harpoons, can't you? You see, I went and forgot that I'd agreed to craft 2 weapons for the Archers and Lancers Guild for delivery no later than, well, today. But today I'm also obligated to complete an order of 100 lengths of oak lumber. The point being that I can't possibly do both. And Timbermaster Beaton, a veritable terror when his wrath's on him. If I dare neglect either duty, surely he'll not spare me his saw. So, while I labour over this lumber, might you consent to craft the goods for the guilds? Oh, thank you. Oh, and when you finished them, I'd appreciate it if you could deliver the weapons to the relevant guild masters. Godspeed. You son of a bitch. Okay, no, it's fine. I can get the things from here. God damn it. Okay, I need ash logs, which I've got plenty of. I need crow feathers. Fuck it. I need soiled femurs, I think it was. It was either that or bone chips. I needed both. And some animal skin. Do I already have some of this stuff in my storage? Probably. Probably. Hmm? Animal skin? Oh no, there's no animal skin. Oh yeah, after, remember when I said yesterday how you couldn't get to bed late, so you were going to watch the PoE thing yesterday? Yes. Did you end up watching the PoE thing? And are you now a sleepergy bitch? Oh, it's because I need animal glue, so I can just buy animal glue. Sweet. What was the other thing? It was the ash shortbow, which needs ash branch and hempen yarn. Cool. So let's just make shit ton of lumber. There we go. You might have gone to bed at 1 AM with most of it watched. A 135 stream streak. Jesus Christ. In your defense, you were making your bags to go home today, so... I mean, yeah. At least you had something else that you were doing in the process, but... I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I thought our little fishy was better than this. I can't really say shit. Sometimes I just end up still awake at 3 in the morning because I've fallen down a doom scrolling hole on TikTok. So I really can't say shit. And it's usually on the days where I need to go into the office the next day. Listen, in this relationship, that's normal, so you're okay with it. Okay. We're just simultaneously always disappointed in each other. Wow. That was so hard. Such difficult crafting. Ugh, now we have to be a delivery guy. Couldn't be me. Don't mind the goth girl in Daisy Dukes. Welcome, adventurer. To what do I owe the pleasure? Is this the ash shortbow we ordered? Thank you for delivering it. One of our Makote recruits has been struggling, lest you wonder. Talented though she is, the longbow we furnished her with does not suit to Makote's shorter arms and slighter frame. But I dare say this shortbow, with its lighter draw weight and more modest span, would help her reach her true potential. Indeed, shortbows not unlike this were favoured by her ancestors, and some things never change. It's clear to me that a great deal of care went into this shortbow's construction. I'll see that our recruit spares no effort in making the most of this boon. Not in each other, just with each other's decisions, but we also can't judge one another about it, because we're both equally bad about it. Yeah, we understand each other on a deep spiritual level because we are just as bad as each other. Possibly in different aspects, but just as bad. Well met, adventurer. You do not seem to be here for training. Ah, the feathered harpoon. My thanks for the delivery. Had we not received it in time, I was considering using a fisherman's harpoon instead. You seem surprised. I take it you're not aware that the harpoons we use in battle were born of the humble fisherman's tool? Aye, when Hyuran fishers migrated inland from the coasts, they adapted the tools of their trade for use in the hunting of game. The resulting harpoon proved a fearsome weapon indeed, and so the lancers of old took it for their own. Hard to believe, is it not? I must say, this harpoon is a particularly impressive piece of craftsmanship. My compliments to the carpenter. Wait, thanks. Right. Time to report back to Beaten, who's beaten his wood. Look, the joke is right there. It's too easy. I couldn't avoid it. Hey, Beaten. How kind of you to assist Mira Pamira with the orders. The guildmasters spoke highly of your craftsmanship as well. This is very good. Do not attempt to mislead me. I know full well it was your work. Needless to say, it was necessary to punish the Lalafell. Ah, you seem to spend more time sawing apprentices than wood of late. I jest, of course. A saw's wasted on an apprentice. The stink of blood lingers, making it hard to focus on work. This, I know. I will admit, I was not ignorant of Mira Pamira's situation. In fact, I recognized an opportunity to test your character. You aided your fellow carpenter with no prospect of reward, delivering finely crafted goods when merely serviceable ones would have sufficed, and you claimed no credit. I'm proud of you, Arthur. There's no doubt in my mind that your talents will serve the nation of Gridania well, and save many lives, just as they will bring about many deaths. This is the responsibility of all who make weapons. But a choice between the deaths of our people and the deaths of our enemies is no choice at all. You have passed the third and final test. Congratulations. By your actions, you have demonstrated your understanding of what it means to know the wood, be the wood, and to love the wood. You possess the knowledge, skill, and compassion necessary to master carpentry. By overcoming these trials, you have proven that you are no longer a novice. The sapling is well on its way to becoming a tree. You are now a true carpenter of the oak atrium. Know, though, that however refined your skills may be, there will always be more to learn. Represent us well on your travels, and return to us often. You shall always be welcome. Oh, After loves wood, alright. Hey. Hey. My thoughts have turned to you lately. I trust you have honed your skills further since last we met? In that case, I have a request. Mayhap you have made iron lances before for your customers? However, you have not made them for me. As you doubtless know, my standards differ from those of others. An iron lance's design is one of elegance and simplicity, and I would see you demonstrate your understanding of those qualities through your work. This I ask of all my charges. The Iron Lance is a marriage of elm, iron, and leather. As you are doubtless aware, the requisite elm, lumber, and circles of leather are readily available within the city. Iron ingots, however, are much rarer, as they are forged by the smiths of Limsa Laminza. Procuring them will prove far more problematic. You must steel yourself for a long and arduous journey. The wilderness is infested with unspeakable horrors, and the roads are watched by bandit hordes. But I jest. While such arduous character-building trials may have been possible once upon a time, they are, alas, simply unfeasible now. You need only browse the market boards or enlist the aid of a blacksmithing associate to obtain the ire you require. Oh, and there is but one more thing you must needs do. I would have you attach a single materia to the lance you craft. Any type will suffice. I find it hard to believe that an experienced adventurer like yourself could be unfamiliar with the substance. But, on the off chance that you are, I suggest you seek out the Goblin Fellow in central Thanalan. There's no one more knowledgeable on the subject, or so I have heard. When you are in possession of all necessary materials, I bid you craft me a single materia-enhanced iron lance. Yeah, the annoying thing here is just going to be the fact that it's materia-enhanced. They wanted elm. But they don't sell elm. Can I be asked to go and get elm? That's fishing. Okay. How many parrots could you parry if a pair of parrots pelted you with paring knives? At least 2. How you doing, Aurelia? That should be enough. Good and excellent diction, Sir Byrne. Oh, I thank you all. Peter Piper picked a pepper. I forget how the rest of it actually goes. The one that fucks me up is red leather, yellow leather. Try saying that quickly. Because that's about helping to warm up your mouth and improve your elocution. But I always end up fucking it up and saying red leather, yellow leather. You came up with the parrot one yourself. Oh. Attempting your hand at a tongue twister. Buy me a drink first. Where is the... Oh, yeah. I'm not actually doing armor and blacksmith. Purely because I'm going to work my way down the list, so they'll be next. I mean, for all I know, I've probably got iron. Oh. But it just told me that I had iron. Oh, wait, no, it didn't tell me that I had them. It told me that my retainer had them. This is my old crafting equipment. If someone has to buy you a drink before they do anything, you'll never be sober. You say that like that's a problem? So you're a bit underwhelmed. In that, are you a bit underwhelmed because you didn't trip me up with your tongue twister? Oh no, with Evercold. Okay. That's not a lance. That's a lance. How come? What has Evercold ever done to you? Now, one issue is I have no materia. And the low-level materia is expense. Comparatively. I don't really give a shit, though. All of the materia I have is current tier. Oh, pardon me, Jesus. You just see them mixing Heavensward and Shadowbringers together and saying, here, eat the same food you like. I mean, logically, we were gonna be traveling to another reflection, most likely, because of where the story's been going. I'm not sure that... I think the only parallels to Heavensward are the fact that it's cold. I haven't seen anything else that I would consider to be... is your lance ready? I'm eager to see what you have wrought. You do not disappoint, After. Your lance exceeds my expectations. These formidable weapons were originally intended for use by the Ishgardian cavalry, and were designed with the aim of maximizing their bearer's effectiveness on the field of battle. By utilizing the speed of his mount, a lance-wielding knight could easily deliver a devastating blow that would cripple, if not outright kill. This mode of attack placed significant strain on both the rider and his weapon. Should the latter fail, the knight would be left defenseless. Needless to say, the Iron Lance proved to be anything but prone to failure, eventually prompting Gridanian woodwhalers to adopt it as their own. The differences between the modern Gridanian weapon and the Ishgardian original are not so substantial, amounting to little more than a smaller vanplate. Our lancers do not require the same protection as a mounted knight, you see. Fascinating, is it not? The history our weapons carry, how they change and evolve to meet different demands. Truly, all things possess potential for growth. Weapons and armor, forests and cities, and aspiring carpenters. Remember this too. The Iron Lance is a marvelous weapon, not because it does not bend at the moment of impact, but because it does not break. To bend yet not break, to endure and persevere, and finally triumph. When I gaze upon this lance, I am reminded of the singular importance of resolve, the quality I saw in you when first you joined us, and that will serve you well in the future. Whatever troubles you may face, remain resolute as an Iron Lance, and you will succeed. Okay, there we go. You went to the store and back, and you're just about to continue. Yeah. It's been a long discussion, but it's cool. It's just that it now doesn't feel worth continuing the questline because I need to go and get ready for raid anyway. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time. Reminder that Tomorrow there may not be a stream, or stream may be quite late because I need to go and help my friend build some stuff. Sunday, I don't know if I'm going to be needed again, so Sunday might be as normal, or it might also be a shorter stream. I don't know. It's going to depend how things go tomorrow, and or what the weather's looking like, because if it rains, we're not really going to be able to get anything done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Later.